Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you my favorite camping food, and of course I'm camping right now, so I will not only show you but I will also cook it. It is my favorite because you can cook it over campfire and serve it for dinner with sides, and then from leftovers you could make a delicious breakfast that won't taste like leftovers at all, and then also you can use some more leftovers and make a totally different meal for lunch. So the first thing to do is make a campfire. So let's do that first. But may I just add that right now this is Memorial Day weekend. So this is the end of May and I am up in the mountains, but it's only about 5,000 feet and it has been snowing all day long, and this is just unbelievable. But I love it. I love the look of snow, and the good thing is we can still make a campfire and the snow will not drown it out. An easy way to start a fire is using a fire starter. So here is a good example. This is made by Dragoon Unlimited, and you simply hold it and you strike it, sort of like matches, and you just do it a few times and you do it, kind of hard, and then you're going to have sparks flying and they fly into the fire and your fire is going after that. So in my description below you can see links to all their social media and Amazon and all these places you could buy it, and I will also leave you some company information, some background info, so go ahead and check it out and support this small business. I would recommend that. This is great for everybody. You could be a backpacker, super lightweight, super small, but even just a camper, have it in your backpack, in your truck, or in your pocket, and you will always have fire. So let's go make that campfire. So now that the fire is going, let me tell you what this mystery food item is, and it is basically steak. You can use any kind of beef steak. This is the one I have. There are all kinds of cuts. You could use T-bone, you could use them with bone, without it. But basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to cook this or grill this whole on the campfire. I'm going to season it with just some salt and pepper, and I'm going to grill the whole thing, and then I'm going to slice off a few pieces and, like I said earlier, serve it with some sides. And then tomorrow morning when I wake up, I will show you what I will do with it. I want to show you my new favorite fire tool. This is basically, if you look at it, it is just a copper pipe looking thing, but if you think about it, this is actually genius. What you do with this is, when you have a fire and your fire is going low and you naturally want to lean over and blow in it to give it some oxygen, what happens is your fire gets a little better, but you have smoke coming in your face. And then you might even do what I did a lot of times, is you want to take a deep breath and then do it again, and you just inhale all that smoke, and I hate that. And with this thing, you blow in on this end and the air will come out on this end, and it is so strong because it's so concentrated. That fire comes back to life, and you'll see how I use it. And this is perfect. You can actually get this for yourself for camping, but it doesn't have to be just camping. It could be for barbecues or for even a fireplace at home. This is actually a great item as a gift, Father's Day gift, birthday gift, anything like that. You could even have the name engraved in it, which is pretty neat. And the company is called Better Than Bellows. I don't know if you could see it right here. And in the description I will list their social media. They are on Instagram. You could also purchase this on Amazon and I believe on Etsy. So just go ahead and take a look. They also have it in different lengths. This is actually perfect for me because it's away from the fire, but you could have it shorter, possibly longer, but I would say once I got this, I love it. Me making fire is a lot different now. Good morning. The weather is gorgeous. It's not too cold. We still have some snow on the ground. Actually, I think everything froze last night, but right now it's starting to melt and we have blue skies and the sun is out, and that's my favorite when there's snow around. It just looks really beautiful. But anyways, let's make breakfast. So it's actually pretty simple. When I make breakfast when I'm camping, it's usually eggs with something else. It could be bacon or mushrooms or whatever, but in this case, now that I have some leftover steak, I will simply cut them up, and it's going to be some onions, mushrooms, steak bites, and eggs, and I either scramble them or I do a sunny side up. It doesn't really matter either way. It tastes really good, and you're utilizing all the meat you had left over, and you didn't have to bring anything extra for breakfast. It is lunchtime now. As you could see, the snow is melting away and my poor snowman is falling apart. But anyways, so let's make some lunch. What I like to do is just make simple tacos. What you have to do is just cut up the steak a little bit smaller pieces and fry it up and make it the way you like it. You do have to bring a few more ingredients, but I always bring most of those anyways. I always bring a salad, so that's part of it. This time I brought cabbage. It's actually purple cabbage, and I'm just going to slice it up really thinly, and I like sour cream in my tacos, so of course I have that. And I usually bring lime and cilantro, so it's nothing much extra. So basically this is it. I'm sure the way I folded the taco and all that sour cream and everything I put in it, it might not even be considered a taco by most people, but you get the point. Steak is not the only thing I like to eat, of course. I like chicken, pork, fish, especially if it's freshly caught, and all kinds of other things. But the reason steak is my favorite is because you could have dinner, breakfast, and lunch out of it, just out of one piece of meat, and it's 3 very different meals. This one piece of meat was enough for dinner for 2 last night. I had a friend with me, and then breakfast for 1 and lunch for 1, and I have a huge chunk I'm taking back home, and I'll just have it for lunch during the week. But this would have been easily enough for 2 people, dinner, breakfast, and lunch. So this is another reason I like it, is because it is actually cheaper, and you're bringing less things when you go camping, less food items. Please let me know in the comments what your favorite camping food is, how you like to prepare it. I always like to learn new recipes and new ideas. So thank you so much for watching. I am actually starting a road trip from California to Alaska in 2 weeks, actually less than 2 weeks. So stay tuned. I will be uploading videos probably every other day. So if you haven't subscribed yet and you like what you see, consider subscribing. That way you will stay updated. Once again, thank you so much for watching.